Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Literary Lizzie and today I am going to be doing my January TBR. My Goodreads goal for 2018 is to read 50 books. So I'm starting off with a few fantasy books and then I threw in a nonfiction book, to spice things up. The first book that I plan on reading this year is The Keeper of Lost Things by Ruth Hogan. This is a contemporary fantasy book and it is also the book that we will be reading for our book club. It's about a guy who finds things and keeps them, and eventually his collection accumulates to a point where he feels like it's time to give these lost items back to their owners. However, he is approaching the end of his life and he realizes that he doesn't have enough time for this, so he allocates this mission to a girl that is working for him. I believe her name is Lauren. So if this book interests you, feel free to read along with us. Then I'm going to be reading The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. I've already read The Hobbit, so I am just super excited to get into this one. I was reading the back of the book right now and it has a hilarious blurb saying that the world is divided into those who have read The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings and those who are going to read them. And I just think that's so funny because I'm sure many of you have already read this trilogy. And if you haven't, then I'm sure you're planning to read it. The next book that I plan on reading is A Short History of Nearly Everything by Bill Bryson. This book is about understanding the world and ourselves. The author follows a bunch of the world's most advanced peoples in their fields of study and tries to learn from them. So I think that's pretty cool. This book is a short history, of course, and science. So I love both the subjects very, very much. So this book is right up my alley and I cannot wait to get into this one. Then I'm going to be reading Dragonfly and I by Gabaldon. This is the second book to Outlander. This is a historical fiction romance about time travel. I think this is like one of the romances that I absolutely love. I don't really like romances for obvious reasons, too much gushiness, but this one, I don't know why I like this one so much. So I cannot wait to get into this one. I read Outlander at the beginning of last year, so I think it's absolutely fitting for me to read the sequel right now. Also, I got this book for my birthday, and Outlander I got last year for my birthday, but Outlander is in the mass paperback edition, and then I received this huge regular paperback edition. So as you can see my dilemma, I know I shouldn't be nitpicking these kinds of things, but this sort of thing just bothers me. Feel like I should buy Outlander in this edition just so it can look nice on my shelves, because like, look at this, look how awkward that looks. I want the same editions. I guess I'm just happy that I actually have a copy of this book because books are not cheap. Then I'm going to be reading A Darker Shade of Sorcery by William Collins. This book is about Venators, who are essentially wizards and spies and demon hunters all rolled into one, so I think that sounds pretty cool, so I'm excited to read this one as well. So these are the books that I am definitely going to get to this month, and hopefully I have more time to read more books. If not, then it's totally fine. I'm not going to push myself as much as I did last year because, this year I want to do other things besides reading obsessively day in and day out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye!